So number one, obviously, is to we need to know their timeline so we can determine if we say to them, get your pre-approval. And all this comes up at our buyer consult. So we have a buyer consult at the beginning of the conversation that we sit down. It typically takes about, 45 to an hour and 15 minutes, most generally. And in that consult, we discover a lot of these answers to these top 5 questions, which are again,
they pre-approved?
Yeah.
Do they need connection with a lender? We have great people in our midst that can help them, and we suggest they interview 3. Have a 10-minute phone conversation to talk through that process and what opportunities are available.
Timeline. Do they have a lease that they have to break and get out of, or we have to monitor that lease to know when we start looking?
And are they sure about the lease date? We had a first-time home buyer that we were under contract with, super excited, and determined that her lease was over
a month earlier or a month and a half
later. I think it was actually 2, and she didn't have the funds to make up having two payments, and her leasing company was not working. So we
just put it on hold for a year.
Yeah. So that was super unfortunate. We worked with a co-op agent who was lovely and amazing in a market where things are flying off the shelves anyway, so it wasn't a problem.
So, I'm sorry, did we answer all 5 yet? That's the big question. Top 5. So, a buyer consult,
financing,
approval, timeline,
when they're available to look.
Yeah.
We worked with 5 people in 2021 that were out of state, and we were showing houses via FaceTime video, drawing up little, what do you call it? Like little mini blueprints, and in our videos going in and saying, we're at the front door, if we go to the left, here's the kitchen, da-da-da, so they could get the visual. Why was I going there with that?
Well, that was part of your availability to show.
Oh, yes.
So,
and we let them know.
And I would say the other top 5 thing is type of communication they want to have, because some people prefer text, email, voicemail. They want to be in a group text. They only want to be communicated, in one fashion.
Or there's one primary person.
Or one primary
if it's a couple.
Contact. So what is that communication look like? What does that communication look like for those people or person? So, okay. So I would say those are top 5.